Guys, we're coming at you with another video here from Fairway Ford. We've got a 2020 Mustang GT. It's a beautiful car in red. Super excited to review this car. You know, I really love making these videos because I get to see some of the coolest cars there is. If we check out here, so you got a 2020 Mustang. This does have the 5-liter Coyote V8. Base price before options is $35,880. $4,000 in options, bringing us up to a total of $42,060 on this car. It's a beautiful car, absolutely beautiful. We've got twin pipes on each side. Let's actually check out the trunk, shall we? So if we look here on the key fob, we got a trunk button. Press it twice, opens right up. We actually have a very decent sized trunk on this car. Cubbies on each side. Floor comes up to reveal area for a spare tire, but not an actual spare tire, and a tire patch kit. We have our floor mats in there, GT badge, backup camera, these beautiful taillights. As we come around the side here, we have these beautiful wheels, these big brakes in the rear. I believe this is, oh, it's just a push open. Okay, there we go. Capless fuel fill. We come around to the driver's side. Now look at how massive these doors are. There's our 5-liter Coyote badge. As we come around the front, just a beautiful car, absolutely beautiful. As you look at this door, this is a nice big door. A soft touch right here for your elbow. Now here's what we're gonna do. Not many people would do this, but we're actually gonna see what does it take to get into the rear seat of a Mustang. So here we go. We're gonna slide it. Well, actually, I think the passenger side will be better for this. I don't think the driver's side works as well. Now we do have frameless doors, so you don't want to tug on this glass here. You want to shut the door from here, because you can break that glass, and it actually comes down. If you watch, pull the door handle, it comes down to protect itself. And as we shut it, it goes back up. So let's go around to the passenger side, try and climb in this thing. All right. And we don't have any handles or anything. We do have this here that slides forward, and then we slide the seat forward a little bit. I think honestly we don't want to go any farther than probably there, because that'll just make the front people too uncomfortable. But here we go. As we climb inside, we got bucket seats. Got a recline option. Oops, hold up. See, I guess we got to pull some of these knobs to get these seats to come back. You know, this is a perfect example of making it friendly for the user. You really gotta. So here we are, we're in the back. The seat's kind of reclined a little bit. We've got an armrest here. Now these bucket seats, no headrest, just glass. Not a lot of headroom here. Our head is touching the glass. But we do have some grocery bag hooks if you need that. There's a seat belt back here, so, you know, should we die, I'm locked down to it. Really committed with this thing. This is the 55-year anniversary. See, 55 years of Mustang right there on the dash. It does have a glove box, decent sized glove box. Information right up there. All right, let's put the seatbelt back in the car. Here we go. Slide the seat back to where it came from. And close the door. All right, now we're gonna start this thing up, and I'm gonna show you the engine. And this thing does have a beautiful exhaust note, so I'm actually gonna leave the door open when we start it. So we have our start button right down here, just like a race car. You can just hear that awesome V8 grumble that this thing has. So working left to right on the interior, we have a little change cubby or knife holder, whatever you need. Lock, unlock, power windows, power mirrors. Here's our gauge cluster, but that's not really what you want to see, is it? Not at all. That's what you want to hear. But yeah, so this thing is a beautiful car. As you can see, we have our Sync 3. This thing is awesome. You can set it up with an app. You can connect your phone. You have Bluetooth, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. USB down here. There's actually not a lot of power ports other than that USB. We do have a center console that opens, and there is a USB and a 12-volt in there. Not a whole lot of storage. There's a pen holder on top. 2 cup holders here, shifter here. I showed you the glove box when we were on that side. Up top, we do have 2 lights, and we have visors with lights. They do go out to the side, and they do slide back slightly. I guess that's far enough. But yeah, this thing is a absolutely beautiful car. Hope you guys enjoyed. This does have the black roof. Looks really great, accents super well. As we come back here, once again, this is another one of those cars where you can't hear the exhaust a whole bunch outside when it's idling, but you can feel the rumble in the car, and I think that's from the sheer power. So we're gonna pop the hood real quick, and I'm gonna show you what it's rocking under the hood. It's gonna beep at me again. Once again, that's because the key is outside the car and it's running. But I really love these shark fin headlights, really big grille. As we come around to the front here, we do have these vents. These are not functional vents, I don't believe. We can check as we go underneath. And once again, I always like to show this hood latch because some of them are easy to use, some of them are not. This one is frankly very easy. You just push it to the left, lift the hood. The hood is quite heavy though. There is a prop rod, so I'm gonna set the phone down and grab that. Yeah, this is a very long, very heavy hood, but this is the 5-liter V8 right here. This thing now produces 460 horsepower, the most power that this engine has ever produced. This thing is super fast. I believe 0 to 60 in 4.2 or 4.5 seconds based on the transmission. This one does have the 10-speed automatic, and you can see our cross-plane intake on top. What that does is allows better airflow, and that's why these engines are so powerful. It's why they've been honestly the top of the line for a small block V8 for 30 years now. Now, reviewing real quick over how easy it is to maintenance this. You have your coolant right up front, windshield washer here. This does take 5W20. This is your oil fill. Your oil check should be right here on the right side, just like it is on the F-150. Here's all your coil packs going back. And there's your brake fluid. Now, none of these cars have power steering because they all have a closed loop electric power steering pump, which works really, really well. It keeps maintenance down, and it's also, because it's closed loop, the fluid doesn't need to be changed as often, as well as it's much cleaner. Once again, I appreciate you guys watching this video. Appreciate you checking out the new Ford Mustang GT with me today. And I appreciate Fairway Ford here in Greenville, South Carolina for letting me review it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more content.